Carrie Laughlin, come on out here once again. I love, the holidays are all about family and friends, and even if one time, one of our guests, this was many, many years ago, she said to me, because I was like, oh, I have so much to do and I need to clean before she goes, just decorate. No one will see it once you put the decorations up.
It's so true.
Light a candle. No one will smell anything going on. So
I always say that's why we decorate our homes, is normally to make your eye go to the one thing that you want that's pretty. You're supposed to look at that.
Exactly.
Don't look at the other stuff.
It doesn't matter. Brand new today. These are 24 ounces, big lidded ornament candles. 7 inches diameter by about 8 inches high with the lid on it. Sale price would be a little over $36. 5 easy pays. You choose the credit card. You'll get it home for $7.40. 2 different versions for you. The blue, and we'll talk about, they're 2 different candles, so you could essentially get one of each if you wanted to do that. There's blue and gold. That's the easiest way. But in the blue that is in front of you, let's talk about what fragrance.
Yes, so you're going to have eucalyptus, and my favorite way to smell these is actually smelling the lid, because you can really get that sense of what this is going to fill your space with.
That's Christmas.
It is Christmas in an ornament, which I love. So you're getting eucalyptus, cedarwood, and then a little bit of that spice. So you have this really comforting woodsy feeling, gorgeous, gorgeous oils that are making this smell just feel nostalgic and feel like that, like when you smell this smell, you're like, it's here, it's here, the holidays are here. And then of course this beautiful vessel, which we'll get into afterwards as well.
And the nice thing about that is if you're someone who loves the smell of a tree, I just think the smell of that fresh tree is just something that triggers us all to have that memory. Many of us don't have that. I don't even have a real tree these days, or a lot of that greenery around. Burning a candle like that, and this isn't hit me over the head. This is beautiful.
It is. There's an elegance
fragrance
to this set,
yes.
absolutely. And then this
what do
one
we have
as well.
Here?
This is going to be white fir and pollamander.
Okay.
So you're getting a lot of those different spices, but then there's also this little bit of a citrus note underneath of it.
The pomander.
Yes. So you have that pomander, and it's so, so beautiful. Really elegant, balances everything as well. So the two of them work beautifully together. So if you do want to kind of, because they are ornaments, so you can, when the lids are on, which towards the end I'll put the lid on so you can really see the beauty, but you also have this gorgeous glass vessel. You can see it almost has, it isn't mercury glass, but it has that look, so it has this antiquing to it. And then I love that the top even has that beautiful detail, like it were like one of those vintage ornaments that, you know, was passed down. And then you see all of that stunning detail within here as well. And 24 ounces, so.
It's a big
or 4
candle.
ounces, yes. It is, yeah.
It's a really big candle. I love all the fluting on there. You're right, because it does remind you of an old-fashioned, you know, ornament that you'd absolutely be in love with. Blue. The blue again will be your eucalyptus and your cedarwood scent, and then your gold is your white fir pomander. And I think I could be wrong, but I think a pomander is when you take the orange and you
put the spice, the cloves into it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
they used it in like the medieval times to ward away spirits and clean the spaces.
Did you do that when you were a kid? We used to do that.
You know, I probably did, because I have a memory of it. I'm sure my nanny used to like take us into the woods, and she would like be like, come in here, grandchildren, and she would make all kinds of crafts with us.
Cool.
So I'm sure like when I was 3 at some point, she was making me do that.
I love it. I love it. And you know what you could also do while you're out there, you know, all the cool seed pods that are out there. Like I don't even know what kind of tree it is. It has that spiky little seed pod that if you step on it, if you let them dry, make sure there are no critters in there, and you spray paint them, even if you put pine cones. I mean, there's just, you could do so much with
I love pine cones. But like when I see something like this, when I see this beautiful candle, that's what I think about too. I think about grabbing a tray, getting those little pods that you were talking about, getting some pine cones, maybe grabbing some eucalyptus mixed with, you know, a little touch of the evergreen to kind of soften everything up. And then you have this beautiful centerpiece. Because of the size of this, you are really, really getting a full moment. I won't do it yet because it's so pretty, but I do want you to see see as I am shedding that you can really see the different texture and just the absolute beauty in this vessel. And don't forget, this is glass. So once you are done with this and the candle has gone down, this is your vessel. Every year you can keep bringing this out.
You put your Lindor treats,
Yes.
which are individually wrapped in here.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
would be
once
so
the candle's gone.
That would be so great.
And you bring it out year after year after year. I mean, that's the beauty of this. Now, as you're shopping with us and you're thinking holiday gifts, no worries. We already have our holiday gift return policy in place. That means if there are any issues with it at all, you have through the last day of January. But we all love our candles, and of course, we know not to put them near drapery. We need to make sure that they're not near kids or anything. We are paying attention to them. But this is absolutely beautiful. And I guess what I really love is how flat it is. It's like a bowl.
It is. So you have an absolute, it is 100% like a bowl. And I love that you have the beauty of being able to place that lid on, so it's going to burn really nice and evenly as well. And the sense just in this, if you are somebody who likes that warm eucalyptus, and there's even a little tiny touch of mint in there as well. So there's a brightness to this and a warmness in there. And then that pomander and that white fur, that is going to give you still the Christmas, all the nostalgia, but there's a little tiny touch of citrus in there as well.
Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Okay. The gold most popular, and as that snuffs itself out, it kind of just glows.
I love it.
Look how pretty it is,
It's
even when you're not using it.
so, so good.
Nice, 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 nice. All right. Thank you, love.
Thank
Much
you.
appreciated.
I was walking around with it.
All right. I thought maybe this was you, and then I was like, oh,
Like,
you know
oh,
what?
there I go.